of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where I'll separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about a particular phenomenon I've been noticing online, and this is the issue of some black people, uh, African as Pan-Africans, claiming or posting pictures of the origin of black races and culture, black Japanese samurai, black Vikings, or black Indians, black Philippine, and black everything. We all know that the world was black in the beginning, but let's really talk about this issue today. Where is it actually taking us to? What is the end game? Today, I would like to share my opinion on this issue. But before then, I would like us to do our customary libation to some of our African ancestors and heroes and warriors. And just remember them. If nothing else, just mention their names and hang out. And also, some new people might also get to learn how to do libation as well. So it's part of our African tradition and custom and part of African spirituality. So please, if you have any kind of liquor, get your libation glass and get your gin, whiskey, rum, wine, ogus, akpeteshi, brukutu, sapler water, jedi, anything wey suit your ganja, anyone wey you take, pineapple juice, fruit juice, Five Alive, any of them, get it. And let's just roll out some names. And what this we do basically, we just put us in the same vibrational frequency, and we just flow together, connect our spirit, our mind, our body, and soul, and basically just chill out or hang out with the gods and with the ancestors, and part of the whole process. So please get your libation bowl, get your bottle of whiskey. Today I'm using a straight 45% alcohol. This is what I have. You don't need to use what you have. You can use water. Doesn't mean that you have to go and buy ugogoro because of me. Use any kind of liquor. The main thing is that it's something that you can be able to drink by yourself, not dirty water, not something that you cannot be able to consume, because this is sort of think of it like our African Holy Communion. This is the original African Holy Communion that those Christians stole. You have the wine, and the other thing to balance it, we use cola. If you don't have cola, we use alligator pepper. If you don't have alligator pepper, we use bitter cola. Okay, this is our own Holy Communion we use in Africa. Whiskey and cola. Okay, this is the food of the gods. This is what we use to feed our African gods. Alligator pepper, cola nuts, bitter cola, and whiskey, spirits, any of those things, palm wine. Okay, so now that you have yours on hand, okay, let's do some calling. So customary, I will start with a shoe, the one they call the opener of the way, also known as a Ekwensu in our Igbo language. Okay, we also know him as Aziza. People also know him as Azaka in our Haiti, Asian Voodoo. It's the same deity. Yoruba people also call him Babalegwa. They also call him Elegbara. This is the principle of wisdom. Can also be Tehuti, Jehuti. So we call all these many names today. We call him Ise. We also say Ashe, Ise, and Ashe is the same thing. Something like so be it, or something, or amen, or we agree, or more power to you, it is done. Okay, this kind of thing. So we call him Ichu, Ise. So called Oshun, to balance it, to Oshun, goddess of fertility, procreation, love, wealth, prosperity, long life, all those good things, music, entertainment, is okay. Then we call Orumila, another god of wisdom. This Yoruba deity is I'm calling Amadioha, god of thunder. This is Igbo deity. It's I'm trying to call deities from different tribes to unite all the tribes in Nigeria and in Africa. Okay, they are recalled from my own tribe too. We have Ohore. We have a Agarude, great forest or big bush. We have Ojurie, god of war. We have Ofurie, mother of nature, mother nature. Okay. Then let me call some Kemetic deities. Sekhmet they are some of my favorites. Ampu, Anubis uh, Bast, aka Olugbushere, the Black Panther, okay. Eru, Horus, the god of time, boldness, courage, Asa, also known as Osiris, god of the underworld. Then Aset or Isis, mother of nature again, another one or grandmother of Isis. Eteru Sekhmet Oya this is the goddess of economics. Subek, the crocodile deity, then let's switch to Latin America, Mexico, Acosta and La Santísima Muriete. This is the feminine version of Anubis. And Pu, the god of the underworld, the god of the dead. Okay, we have people in those places as well. We call Azaru Ludu. This is a deity from Native American continents. Okay. We have many deities that we call, different deities, and we call some of our North African deities King Paimon. We ask for guidance, we ask for understanding, understanding, protection, empowerment, upliftment, progress, and success in everything that we do. Then some of our African ancestors, people like Dr. John Eric Clark, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Julius Nyerere, Thomas Sankara. That one is very, very important. Okay, all our freedom fighters all over the world. Nelson Mandela Michael Jackson some people are not too comfortable with me calling Michael Jackson. They are claiming that it's a little bit controversial, but whether we like it or not, Michael Jackson is one of us. So he's an African person. He's a deity. He's I would say the most powerful musician that have ever come out of this planet. He's our son, our person, whether we like it or not. He's one of us, and his music is transformational. He's still the most popular musician in the world, the most known person, and his music was a tool to bring unity, love, and understanding, to break the barriers of racism. Despite the fact that he made some mistakes in his life, nobody is perfect. He still tried to correct those mistakes, and he still tried to do the right thing. And we cannot ignore him, whether we like it or not. Michael Jackson was and is a force of nature. He's a legend, and he's one of us. Okay, nobody is perfect. So Michael Jackson is Nelson Mandela is all the brothers and sisters, our people that died during the slave trade, during colonization, during Middle Passage. We remember them today. All those people that their land were stolen, they were eliminated, eradicated, and the Western world wants them to be forgotten. We remember all of you today. People that their land were stolen, Native American people that were murdered, genocided. We remember them today. We give them drink. We never forget to now. People, the 15 million people in Congo that King Leopold exterminated, the Congo Holocaust. We remember them today. We have not forgotten. We give their spirit this drink. We give them life. We ask them not to rest. Okay? People that their land were stolen in South Africa during apartheid, in Zimbabwe. We remember them in Zambia, Namibia. All the people that the Western world tried to exterminate. People in Australia that their land were stolen. We remember them today. We give them drink. All these are people that somebody want to wipe their knowledge from history, claim their heritage. Same thing they try to do to us in Africa, but they could not do it because the spirits of Africa rejected them. The mosquitoes were too strong. They could not stay in Africa. Mosquitoes chased them out of Africa. So that's why we are still here today. If not, probably they would have stolen and occupied the whole of Africa. But the weather, the sun was very harsh to them. Mosquitoes and a lot of things chased them out of the African continent. That's why you don't see any white people here today. Because they would have stayed the way they stole other people's land. They would have taken our land too. Okay, people in Swaziland, we greet you. It's we ask the spirits of Africa, the great ascended spirits, ancestors, to guide us, to protect us, to continue to push us in the right direction, to empower us, to free us, to give us the power, the impetus to free ourselves, free our brothers and sisters from the shackles of mental slavery, and give us economic emancipation, and bring us to lights to be able to stand on our own two feet. We ask all these things in the name of Amen-Ra, in the name of Eteru, in the name of Azazel, in the name of Eshu, in the name of all the spirits that we call their name today, in the name of all the spirits of the world that are standing for truth, justice, righteousness, harmonious balance. All the spirits of truth, all the great spirits, we give them this ring today. We ask them to continue to guide and protect us and be with us now and forever. Ashe Ise Dwa. Okay. So this is it. So it not pass like this. So later on, I'll empty this into the earth, and after this small discussion, so it is done. So today I want to talk about this phenomenon. For some time now, when you go online on Facebook, I will see people talking about black origin of India, the original Indians, the Dravidians. There were people from Africa. We go to Philippines, we see the e.t.c tribe in Philippines. We see so many black people. When I was in Philippines, I was shocked. I saw so many African black tribes that they have. I said, wow, these people, African people, we really went all over the world. In China, you look, you're going to see black origin. Japan, you're going to see black origin. Even in the so-called Caucasian world, many of them will tell you that the original Caucasians used to be some black people that some hundreds of thousands of years ago migrated into Asia, and they were trapped during the Ice Age for about 10,000 years. And it was the ice that transformed them into this Caucasian terror we are experiencing today. You're going to see people that don't claim the original Vikings were black. They have stories about that how they used to come to visit Africa, to study African spirituality, to take power, and learn medicine. All these are true. Okay? Any culture you look in the world, indigenous culture, you trace the origin, you're going to find that it started with black people. It started with us, African people. There is no argument about that. We are the root race of this planet. We are the root race, the original seed that all other races came from. This is very, very true. When you go into science, there's black origin. You look at the Aztec, the Mayas, the Kushites, they were all black people. Even the so-called Sumerians that they are trying to say predated Africa, the original Sumerians were black Africans too. Even the so-called Caucasians, people that formed Lord, the first Roman emperor was the Severance dynasty. Go and check who was the first Roman emperor. It was the black dynasty. Okay. Emperor Severance, they have seven people from one family started the first Roman kings. They were black people. So the Europe we are seeing today, it started with the African people. Okay. When you study the 711 AD, how the black Moors from Africa mixed with the Arabs went into Spain to civilize and colonize Spain. They were there for 800 years. They built the first university in Europe, the University of Salamanca. They built two major universities in Spain. All these were black people. They took the astral lobe, the first compass that Europeans have. They even taught Europeans writing. They took it there, taught them algebra, taught them mathematics, taught them so many things, even how to bait. They built about 700 patrons in Spain. Europeans were not baiting. They were always having disease, sicknesses, rats were running everywhere. They were very dirty. They don't know anything about personal hygiene. It was the Moors that took this technology from ancient Egypt and took it into Europe. Check 711 AD. Google this date. This was the date the Moors went into Spain. We know this history of how Africans civilized Europe. Okay? They don't want to say the truth because they are evil people. They have evil spirit inside them. So we know the black origin of the whole world. Okay? This is not for argument. It's not for debate. It is in history book. I'm not saying here. It's not the propaganda. It is facts. Okay? It's facts. 711 AD. That is the day we went into Europe to civilize them. Okay? It's a fact thing. If you check every culture, the Japanese, you're going to see a lot of similarities between Edo State, the ancient Benin Empire. The word Edo, what does it mean? Warrior is the same thing it means in Japan. You will see a lot of linguistics similarities between Edo people and Japanese people. There is a documented evidence there that the original Japanese people, they came from Nigeria. Different similar culture, similar things, similar warrior spirits. The same thing with the ancient Benin people. We are all one people. But the problem with this is that when you see black Africans, as you say this, and people that are coming into African culture and spirituality, they keep posting all this stuff about black samurai, the black samurai that was very significant, about 2 or 3 of them. They go to Japanese, they go to China, the same thing, go to Philippines. When you start posting all this stuff, even India, people, we still have black Africans running around in India. These are facts. The Indian people know. The Japanese people know. All these people, you think they know all this stuff. The problem is that if we Africans start posting all this stuff, promoting them, what these people think, they feel that we are trying to come and claim their culture and eventually their country. The way they see it is that we are intruding. It's like we are not proud of Africa. We are not proud of the motherland. And it seems right now that they feel we cannot be able to stand on our feet. We cannot be able to build our own continent, our own indigenous countries, culture. We cannot be able to promote it by ourselves. We are not trying to come and claim what they have already built for themselves. It's like we are trying to come and infiltrate and steal their culture, since we cannot create or make sense of our own. Meaning we are thinking that their own is superior to the motherlands. This is the way they see it. So when you're promoting this stuff, they don't see it like, oh, it's true, Buddha is black, Krishna is black. They don't see it like this. They see it like you are trying to come and steal Buddha and Krishna for them, that it is their stuff. And meanwhile, the major disadvantage of this is that if it is true that Africa is the root race, the original culture, all these other ones, Japanese, Chinese, Philippine, Vikings, we will agree that they are all subcultures of African culture. So they are sub. That is, they are just variants. I hope you are getting this. They are just variants of African culture. So in other words, they cannot be as the original. I'm not trying to say they are inferior. They cannot be because they are branches of African culture. Why the main Africa, the motherland, is the root, it is the stem. So they can never be like the source. So by we promoting these ones and leaving the source, we are doing a disservice to ourselves. It's like we are not proud of the source. We are not confident in the source. We now want to go and steal their culture to make us feel great. That see, we built Japan, we built China civilization, we built the European city. What about the motherland Africa? Why cannot we rebuild, focus on this one and build this one again? We know that Africa is under attack from several directions by different people. We know the problem of Africa. Why don't we focus on solving this problem? Why trying to claim other people's culture that have already solved their own problems? Why try to go and claim Japanese civilization? And by the way, these people, these other subcultures, the Indian people, the Japanese people, the Chinese people, the so-called Vikings, the Europe, they don't see themselves as African anymore. They don't see themselves as part of Africa. In fact, they see Africa as a primitive place. They see us as people that their time has passed. Old school people, people that are dying, that they are just living based on aid and welfare or the goodwill of the rest of the world. This is the way they see us. Many of these people, to be honest, they are ashamed to associate themselves with Africa because they see Africa as something that is backward. Of course, who would want to associate with somebody that cannot feed himself, somebody that cannot clothe himself, somebody that cannot take care of himself, somebody that is only accepting aid, begging other people? They see you as weak. And this is the position, the picture African countries is giving to the world. Our politicians and leaders are not ashamed to keep begging, taking loans every day. You see a whole president of Nigeria going from country to country, going to IMF to be begging money, going to Europe, going to China. This is very shameful. But our leaders, they are not ashamed. They are like children that soil themselves, and they're playing around with the feces all over their clothes. Everybody's seeing their pee and cheating on themselves. They still run around thinking that expecting people to like them, to want to jump on the lap of everybody, to play with them. And the whole world is trying to shift from you. You need to clean yourself up first. African leaders have consistently failed. Even till now, right now, take an example of Nigeria. We have a new president called Bola Tinubu. He's still making the same mistakes with all the natural resources we have. He's still going to other countries begging for foreign investors. You don't have light in your country, no constant power supply, no good road, no security. How can foreign investors feel comfortable in investing in your country? Your currency is not even stable. And you say people should come and do business in your country so that they will lose money, so that they will spend money, that they will save to be buying fuel for generator to run their business, paying money for extra security, doing so many things that is wasting their money. You say looking for foreign investors, you don't want to fix your country. No accountability in your country. People can steal money. Nobody goes to jail. Everybody does what they like. People fix prices by themselves. This is the way Africa is now. So when you see black Pan-Africanists trying to claim Japan, claim Philippines, claim India, people see all these things. They see you that you cannot do something by yourself. You are now coming to claim what they have already done. They struggled. They will say their ancestors struggled to build their country. Now you black person is trying to come and want to come and identify with their sources. Want to come and identify. It's like somebody cook food already. The food is ready. You now want to claim that, oh, the food that you cook, those rice and the beans and the raw materials, you got it from me. You remember I'm the one that planted it. Then I now want to come and eat the food that you cook by yourself. You went to the market, you buy the material. Somebody is claiming that it's the owner of the seed, that you don't even know them anymore. You don't know them. Then you want to come and eat your food. You're going to let him eat? No, you're not going to let him eat the food. Okay, you say, look, I bought these things by myself. I bought it from the market. I don't know if you are the producer of this seed, but I bought this and I cook it by myself. I don't know you. I cannot give you this food. I will not allow you to even test it. It is not your own. You have to beg me. If you want to come to take anything, you have to beg me for it. So please, people that are fond of posting black samurai, black Vikings, we should stop it. Instead, focus on posting our own African stuff from the motherland, our own African deities and heroes. Leave Japanese people, they have gone. Forget about India. Many Indian people, have you been to India lately? They hate Africans a lot there. Indians are very racist towards Africans. So when they see you posting stuff about the origin of black India, many of them see that you want to come and steal their culture. You want to come and reap where you did not sow. Okay? This is the same thing we see when you see white people coming to claim Kemet, coming to claim ancient Egypt, the Arabs. We know that they are not the ones, the original ancient Egyptians. We know they are African people. When I see white people posting our stuff, I see them as thieves, and we call them, this is cultural appropriation. This is our culture. You are trying to rip it off. You are coming to steal our culture. It belongs to us. Okay? You want to come and reap where you did not sow. When they're doing the whitewashing of images, whitewashing of history, whitewashing of everything African to claim it for themselves. This is the way we feel very bad. This is the way these other people feel when you want to claim Japanese as black, claim China as black, claim other subcultures. They feel like you are coming to steal their culture as well. You should focus on your own. Be proud of your own. Okay? We should focus on posting stuff about Africa, about the greatness of Africa. We have a lot of materials in Africa, a lot of history, rich culture. We can be posting things from now to the next 1,000 years. We'll never get tired of posting, talking about ourselves. So why are we looking to Japan? Japan are far gone. These are fruits that are falling from the tree. They are so far off, they don't even recognize themselves anymore. They don't even want to be part of the modern land. So let's not disturb them. It's like we are trying to claim Japanese culture. And when you see the modern Japan, do they look like us? How many black people are you going to see there? Their culture now is far, it's more Mongolian. It's not African anymore. So please, let's stop posting this thing. It is for me, it is degrading. When people see us posting this stuff, or Pan-Africans posting all this stuff, is there no more culture in Africa again? What is wrong with Oshun or Rumila? What is wrong with our Kemet stuff? What is wrong with our own African heroes, our African culture? Why can't we post to show people the greatness that we are proud of our culture? Why can't we hold that one? Why we have to go to Japan to be posting black samurai all the time? Okay? So this thing is making people to look at us as failures. Black Japanese, black Philippine. Those people, they don't want to associate with Africa anymore. Okay? Until we stand on ourselves. That is why we let them, when we have been able to stand by ourselves confidently, be doing things. That is when you see these people coming to tell us we are part of you. Them themselves will be posting all these things. You think they don't know them. They know all these things. But they don't post it because nobody is going to associate themselves with a poor man. With a man that is insane, a man that cannot clothe and feed. Nobody's going to associate with poverty. So we should focus on building our own self, promoting our own culture, doing our own thing. When we are solid enough, only those people will be posting their own connection to Africa, showing you the evidence. But we should not post it for them. It's like we are trying to claim their culture to reap where we did not sow. This is the way they see it. Okay, so this posting of this black Chinese, black Japanese, black Asians, black Vikings, it is embarrassing. To be honest, this is why I see it. I don't post it. When I go to my Facebook every day, no day I will not see a picture of a black Japanese on my Facebook. No day I will not see somebody posting all these things. What is wrong with posting stuff from Kemet? What is wrong with posting stuff from West Africa, posting stuff from Central Africa? What is wrong? Okay, are we tired? Are we not proud of our culture? Leave Japanese people alone. Leave Chinese people, especially the white people. They don't want to have anything to do with us anymore. They tell you they are Caucasians. They say we are Negroids. You don't see the classification. So why are you still posting their black origin? Leave them. Okay, they don't think like you. They don't do things like you. They don't want to be like you. They see you as an inferior. Okay? So don't be helping to promote their own culture for them. It's like you are trying to beg to be accepted, or you are trying to claim them. They don't care about this stuff. They see you as a thief. This one is trying to come. He cannot build here. So you don't have culture. You want to claim him. What our ancestors have done for us, built this country. You now want to claim it as African. Go and build your African. Don't come here. This is the way they see this, but they will not tell this, that we get offended. Same way you see them coming to, we get offended when they come and steal our culture. We scream cultural appropriation. We should be rocking our culture, get our own stuff like this. Be proud of yourself. Wear your own mech. Show them, when they show you their own mech, you show them your own mech. This is mine. This belongs to me. You show them. Now my own be this. So boy, not be only you get culture. Be proud of your stuff. They know that they cannot drag this. When they see this, they cannot claim it. Okay? No matter how they try. This is your stuff. Be proud of your stuff. Don't be posting black Japanese, black this. I'm not interested in all those. What can it do for Africa? What will those ones do for the future children of Africa? What will they do? Will they give you free visa? No. Except you want to be a permanent beggar. I don't see what that can do. We need to focus on ourselves. So this is my view on this issue. There's becoming too much posting of all these things. We should leave the Indian people alone, leave the Chinese and Japanese people. They have built their own country, they are successful. We need to focus on building Africa. We need to join hands together. How can we do this? Promoting our own culture, doing it our own way, and talking about ourselves. Everybody talks about themselves. Selling our own culture, building it, developing it. We do this by unifying, writing materials, writing the truth about ourselves, talking about ourselves, focusing on ourselves, trying to think of how to trade within ourselves, develop our own stuff, let our own money circulate within our own community, supporting each other. This is the way we can be strong. This is the way the Chinese people are doing. This is the way the Japanese people are doing. It is only Africans that are failing in this regard. Before you ask African man to support you, they will look, oh, this one want to make money off me. They rather give their money to the white man, to the Chinese man, and let their own brothers suffer because of tribalism, because of short-sightedness. And yet they want to be free. They want to be free. They want to be empowered. But they lack unity. They lack love among themselves. This is the problem of people running to want to go and claim Japan and China. It's not going to work, okay? Please. The thing is, it's insulting to the black race. It's embarrassing and it's shameful. We should stop posting all those pictures. Post your African pictures. If you have nothing to post, post yourself doing good stuff. People will still see African people doing good stuff. We are not going to be posting Japanese for Japanese people. Do you see them posting African people? How many Indians you see posting African people? Do you see white people posting African people? Why are we the ones that always posting their stuff, talking about them, trying to claim them? You see them posting about Africa? No. So we are doing their work for them. We are helping them to promote their own supremacy. We should stop it. Okay, it's not telling good for us. We should focus on posting our stuff again and again and again. And this is the way I think is the best way to go. So this is my own 2 cents on this issue. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. And if you have not gotten my book yet, I need to talk about my book. I am posting my own stuff. This book is quantum physics book. If you have been hearing about quantum physics, what is quantum physics? Quantum physics, what is this powerful aspect of science that is transforming the whole world? This is the study of the invisible particles of nature, okay? The study of the spirit world, things that you cannot see with the naked eye, okay? It is the same thing we do here in African spirituality. So African spirituality is not evil. It is not demonic like these Christians and the Muslims are trying to deceive you. It is pure organic African science. If you want to know the origin, the length and breadth, the nitty-gritty, the meat of the matter, now the book be this. This is the book that they will never teach you about in any Western school. No Western university, no church, no mosque want you to have this book because they don't want you to be empowered. They don't want you to know yourself. They don't want you to be strong. So this book is the book, the secret book. I wrote this book. This is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. So you need to get this book, okay? If you really want to know, for those undercover Christians, those people that are afraid to go to hellfire, you want to know, you want academic explanation. I have a lot of evidence in this book. It is backed by science, okay? So you will know what you are going into. This book is for the future of people that want to study Africans. We want to know about the future. It's a gateway to the past, present, and future. So you can get it. It is just 50 USD. The equivalent of 50 USD. Somebody say, why do I sell my book in USD? If I start to mention all the African continent currency, this video is going to be for 4 hours. Benchmark the amounts with your own African currency. You will know how much they are selling the book. It's a very powerful book and it's not expensive. With the kind of knowledge you will have, it will change your life for all eternity. If you want to learn how to do spells, over 200 spells is here, okay? There's a spell for every aspect of your life. Health, a lot of things on health, love, prosperity, protection. This is a very powerful book, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods. If we put this wisdom of the ancient African gods in your hands, you will have it, and you will be glad you did. It's just 100 USD. Both of them is 200, okay? So get this book, empower yourself, move on with your life. What this book will do for you, it will reduce your dependence on a lot of these fake African spiritualists. It will reduce your dependence on you going to meet people every time you want to do something. It will give you this knowledge. My aim on this channel is for you to be able to stand on your own feet, not to be going to middleman, not to be coming to me every time you want to do something. You need to, if you keep coming to me, you will never grow. I'm not interested in being a godfather for anybody. I like my peace of mind. I like enjoying myself and enjoying my solace and privacy. This book will help you. Okay, you know, and you don't get time, you don't get time. Don't waste your time, and don't procrastinate. Know your way, not because. Okay, get these two books. This book, you can get it for your children. Get it as something you put in your library, your arsenal. Something you cannot do without. Okay, it's very, very good. My aim here is to empower you, not to enslave you, not to deceive you, not to waste your time. Okay, African spirituality is all about empowerment, enlightenment, education, spiritual evolution, spiritual revolution. You need to become your own deity. Okay, you need to see yourself as a force of nature. What is the food of the gods? Wisdom and knowledge. Okay, here we learn wisdom and knowledge. Okay, this is not for lazy people. It is not for everybody. It's not for people that want to get rich overnight. It's for people that want to add value to their life, want to really know something, want to see out what they can be able to do to transform their life and the people around them. So this is what I stand for, and this is what I represent on this channel. So if you want to know stuff, this is where you need to be. Here the fire is always burning. Okay, so if you want to learn African spirituality, I teach it to my website, River of Knowledge. I teach it on this channel. Register, join my program. Within 6 months you will become a master of this subject. Everything you need to do about African spirituality, I will teach you clearly, understand, very easy for you to understand. Okay, so if you want to do so many things, your oracle tarot readings, I do that as well. If you want to buy spiritual items, herbs, oils, so many things, or soaps, perfumes, I have all this stuff for you, and a lot more. Apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.